What's up, Chase That Coin family? Shock and Daniel coming at you. I just want to talk to you guys about a quick couple of things the day after Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the recent Roger Ver interview. All right, Roger Ver just did an interview. I think it was a podcast, and he thought that he was coming there to just answer a couple questions. He got there and he said he felt like it was a pre-planned 4-against-1 debate. All right, so he got there, whatever, and they ended up getting in a debate about Segwit. All right, some of you guys, if you guys don't know, Roger Ver is a skeptic of Segwit. All right, he said that he would have been willing to debate if he would have knew, prior that he was coming there to debate. All right, I think Roger Ver is a smart guy. I don't agree with everything he says, but I think he is a smart guy, and I don't think he's a punk. So I think he would have definitely been willing to debate. And I've heard other debates on podcasts with him, with other people. And yeah, so whatever, he got there, he did the debate. Some sources tried to paraphrase him and they misquoted him. The misquote was him saying that he doesn't support Segwit because the Bitcoin core team isn't willing to listen to him. Now, just from that alone right there, it kind of just, like, if you listen to that kind of sounds narcissistic, and he really thinks like he is actually Jesus and he has sole control over the Bitcoin world. All right, but like I said, it was a misquote, and from deeper research and people looking back at the interview, what he actually said was he would be willing to support Segwit, but he feels like the Bitcoin core team just isn't willing to listen to the business side of Bitcoin, or people that are trying to use Bitcoin for business. All right, now him saying that alone, I think it is him just being willing to consider it. I think it is a positive nod for the Bitcoin price continuing to go up, even though I think it would have still went up without him saying that. But I think it's a positive nod for the Bitcoin price going up, continuing to go up, and it's a positive nod for Segwit. All right, like I said, he's one of the bigger skeptics of Segwit, and him even coming around to considering to support Segwit is going to bring other skeptics along with him. All right, and the less skeptics we have, the better chance that we have for Segwit passing. The better chance we have for Segwit passing it, it may actually pass. The block size will increase. I don't want to say artificially increase, but it will. Whatever Segwit was going to do to it, it will increase. I understand the technicals of that a little bit, but I know that it will increase. It will take away some of the information in the transaction if you want me to get a little bit deeper. All right. So if Segwit releases, Lightning Network will release. All right. Lightning Network, there's about 8 to 10 different projects that are dependent on Lightning Network. All right. So if Segwit releases, Lightning Network releases, these projects come out, Bitcoin gets more features. The fundamentals of that say what? The Bitcoin price will increase. So I think that's a big thing, for a big nod for the Bitcoin price to continue to go up going into 2017 and beyond. All right. Now, does that mean that Segwit he's going to actually support Segwit? No. All right. But him considering it brings us a step closer to Segwit passing. All right. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin finding some support. Hold on, let me unlock my tablet. Look at this chart real quick. Excuse me, I'm still talking about Segwit. Bitcoin is finding some support from my technical analysis at the 890 range. All right. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because everybody always says Bitcoin is too expensive until it goes up. When it was $400, people were saying it's too expensive, I'm not buying here. It went up. When it was $760, people were saying it's too expensive. It went up. Now it's $900. People are saying it's too expensive. It may damn well go up again. All right. Now, that bridges into, since we're talking about charts and supporting, the technicals. People say that, I hear a lot of people say that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies don't react to technicals the same way that other markets do. All right. And if this was true, you wouldn't see people like Tone Vays Demeester, Tizen, myself. I like to throw myself in there with those guys. You know, you wouldn't see us even considering technical analysis if it wasn't, if the market didn't react to it. All right, the Cryptoverse, I forget that guy's name. He has a good show. He has a good channel. Even he's starting to put some chart reading and stuff in there. Why? Because Bitcoin, just like any other market and cryptocurrencies, they do react to technicals. Quick example is the way Bitcoin held under 780. 783 or 780 was an important technical level for Bitcoin. All right? It held under that level until the volume picked up and broke the resistance line. If technicals weren't true, it would not do these things. All right? When Bitcoin is selling off, it wouldn't find support and then hold and then reverse that support. All right? It would just be a free fall or a free climb. That doesn't mean that when we get all-time highs, when you get all-time highs, it's no telling where it's going to go. And when you get all-time lows, it's no telling where it's going to go. That's why I do not believe in trying to catch falling knives. And this is why I don't believe in trying to predict all-time highs once we break the previous one. All right, I don't want to get too deep into that. But next thing I want to talk about is just to elaborate on my last video, which was don't use Bitcoin debit cards. The reason I say this, the example I gave in that video was WireX or eCoin. They're having some problems with failed transactions and people complaining about that. But let's take a company that isn't having failed transactions. Let's take Shift with Coinbase. When you swipe your Shift card, how does the IRS look at that? Do they look at that as a sell? Do they look at that as a capital gain? How do they look at that? When you take your Bitcoin out of cold storage on Coinbase, how do they look at that? Do they look at that as a capital gain? Do they look at that as a buy? When you take it out of cold storage and put it into your wallet to swipe it on your Shift card, how does the IRS look at that? Even if your transaction doesn't fail, how does the IRS look at that? Do you know how the IRS looks at that? I'm not sure. Are you sure? I don't know. It's just multiple reasons why I think that, and this is all my opinion, guys. I'm strong about my opinion, but that doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. All right. All of this that I'm talking about is just my opinion. So that's why I don't use Bitcoin debit cards, and that's why I don't think it's a good idea to use Bitcoin debit cards. All right. Shout out to the ladies in cryptocurrency. I did a video on that. Go check that one out. Shout out to, shout out to all my subscribers, all 780 of you, whether you've been here from the beginning, whether you joined 6 months ago, whether you joined yesterday. I appreciate you all. All right, my channel isn't growing as fast as I would like it to grow, but it is growing, and you guys definitely send me emails and write nice comments, and I appreciate that. You guys follow me on Twitter, and I appreciate that. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @ChaseThatCoin. I appreciate you guys so much. Without the Chase That Coin family, which is you guys, there would be no Chase That Coin. There would be, I mean, there would still be Shaka Daniel, of course, but there would be no Chase That Coin channel. All right, so I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the donations you guys send. I'm saving them up. I'm going to get some better lighting. I'm gonna use it to enhance my channel. All right, enhance the channel, enhance the information. That's all it's gonna do. All right, so if you'd like to donate, check out the About section for this channel. Just go to, home. It's like 2 tabs over. The About section, I have a bunch of different cryptocurrencies there that I accept. I accept PayPal as well. All right, for contact information, I have some contact information there. And it's chasethatcoin@gmail.com. If you want to just say hey, or whether you just want to ask a question, I do respond back. I do interact with you guys on Twitter and all, and my emails and all. I try, and not only I try, but I do respond back to emails. Whether I don't want to be a part of whatever it is you're talking about or whatever, I'll let you know. All right, or if you just want to schedule a one-on-one training, I've been doing a lot of those, getting really great feedback on them. People sending me their progress from when I gave them a training a month ago, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and to today, and showing me the progress and showing me the items that they buy. and that touches my heart, and that's one of the reasons why I do it. Of course, I do it to make some profit, but to see you make your profit back plus, and just to see that I've helped you change the way you think about trading and the way you actually trade is a big plus for me, and I appreciate you all. Enjoy your walk into 2017. This is like my third time shooting this video because I'm trying not to say too much, and I'm trying not to say that too much. I'm trying to get better with that. So I've shot this video like 4 times. So yeah, but this one came out really good, and I'm trying to get the level with this tripod because I keep shooting videos and not having my head in it. I'm getting tired of that. So, but yeah, enjoy your walk into 2017. 2017 is going to be a big year for cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, altcoin trading. I think we're going to see some more utility from the better altcoins. I think they're going to start picking up in their utility and their use cases. I'm interested in seeing what BlockPay and different platforms that want you to be able to use your cryptocurrency anywhere. I'm pretty interested in stuff like that. And 2017 is going to be a big year for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, keep chasing that coin, and I appreciate you all.